I will need to make a seal that cannot be opened until our age. Some unique term or expression that is unique to only us. I got it. One whose words no one would dare utter in public or be spread around and paraded. Open your fucking doors. You flying fatback baby diaper nugget in the sky. Shimha Mefarash. Kiss my fucking ass.
Still alive out there?
Good. This is Max Headroom.
Now to hide my plans, I shall take an illusion of two of the greatest weapons I've made. Weapons that defy and cast aside all morality of right and wrong just to achieve my desires to get what I wanted by using tools of power and then denying responsibility for it by forging these two weapons that in principle oppose each.
So much for the law. And of course, one thing we associate with the law is courts. And courts rhymes with swords. And yes, it takes all sorts to make a world. And the world is full of strange things. And one example of a thing is a bacon slicer, which leads me very neatly into this. And the nuclear powers have just denied rumors that the world's waters are being polluted by
Nuclear waste.
They say that the pollution is being caused not by them, but by all the dead fish we have today in the sea. Aggression and violence around. Don't you think that society could do with a few more
Cowards.
Yes.
Cowards.
Yes,
Cowards.
Isn't that what the military call people who prefer not to kill each other? So it's about time all you cowards came out of the closet and got to know one another. You can all help. If you see a fight starting, get the names and addresses of the people with their hands in their pockets, whistling or walking away. It may be simple, but it's a start. Max! What I want to know is, why are the only funny lines on this show the ones behind me?
Then once I'm through and attain my desires, Phil, I shall turn the two weapons on themselves and support the exile of these two weapons in order to dispose of any connective evidence to me. I will lead the people towards immoral plans that use such methods in order to leave the blame for them to take for my opulence and threaten all they hold dear to bring suffering upon these weapons' families and turn their friends into backstabbing enemies, then step back and let the carnage begin.
Everyone knows that frozen peas are as fresh as the moment the pod went pop. But what about frozen meat? Is that as fresh as the moment the cow went...
And I shall call this method of stupidity politics and praise it as the new age Satan of our era. All hail the U.S. government. All hail the desolation of democracy, for is there no other power full of greater bullshit than...
An Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman, and a Frenchman, and an American, and a German, and I think an Australian as well. Okay, so there was this little Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman, an American, and a German, and possibly an Australian, and I think they were in a bar. No, isn't that stupid? I've forgotten it.
And I shall hide this super-duper secret words in a land where no one shit stinks and they're purely divine as triplets are wiped clean daily by their Welsh neighbors who are forever positioned at their back door ready to wipe their ass whenever they ask. Yes, this land is where I shall bury my secret, and I will call it Fran.
Hey, how you doing? Come on, sit down. What do you say to coffee? Oh, no, I'll get it. Next day I say, hi. I give him a smile and he cuts me dead. I don't know where I am with the guy.
Hey, who are you talking to?
What?
Are you cracking up?
Why?
All this mumbling and muttering, you got a head on your shoulders, use it.
And the marvelous guardians of this divine and mystical bullshit I shall call Merovingians, who are obvious cardboard. Examples who display the truth of this and their lands around them, from their ass-wiping backdoor neighbors to their hot dog cock swallowing Norwegian nutblood timeshare renters.
Warum haben die
Deutschen soll eine Hartlecker Sprache?
das Nünze Ich war in einem deutschen Restaurant
Ja.
und der Ober brachte mir eine Suppe.
Yep, the time has almost come, for I have begun to reach the point where I despise almost all of mankind enough to be that adversary you all have worked so hard to mold me into. Your Satan is almost here.
Of all the creatures in the cosmos, how come the moth is so stupid? It hates the light. It only comes out in the dark, and then it spends all night beating itself silly. And where? Against the light bulb. So if any of you Dumbo moths are listening, come out in the day. There's light everywhere. You know, I was walking around the city the other day, and it was so quiet you could have heard a window being smashed. It's strange, really. I suppose a lot of people are like windows. So many are...
See-through.
So many get smashed. And so many wander around with a glazed look over them. Are you like a window? Is your life a pain? Who was it said... singing that tune just the other day, and I got a kind of ringing in my ears, and suddenly I couldn't hear a thing. And I thought, if Beethoven was deaf as a post, how did he know what he was playing? For example, if his piano was out of tune when he played da-da-da-dum, what was the tune he was actually playing in his head? It could have been aga-do-do, aga-do-do.
We are the darkness, but we're leaving. We are the gods that are deceiving. We are the painters of blind faith. We are the children of your rivals, holding guns while reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face.
Straight out the gate, you see the face of Eva on Technina, evil brain angel heart. I remain in the dark and anointed. With holy they console me when they know we sin. Got a hold of me while they let go of me. I'm double jointed. I'm wicked and I represent the sickness. All you fraudulence feeling I'm falling, offending the Father. I'll place you in the deepest, darkest part of abyss. Nobody but you, without any food and no agua. I'll blacken the sun on you bitches. Sat in a dungeon and ditches. Yapping is one of your glitches halted. The kraken has come with the quickness back, and I'm plundering chicks and laughing. You dummies trip with exalted. Tag 9. Fuck the industry, independence. We enemies to them and he that's blind. The champ is here. The vamp is near. Hunting you heathens hella hungry and I'm amped this year.
We are the darkness, but we're leaving. We are the gods that are deceiving. We are the painters of blind faith. We are the children of your rivals, holding guns while reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face.
Straight out the gate, I am the public enemy number 1. Fuck your fame, I became the name of a gun. Now the parents hate Aaron because their sons and daughters wanna be martyrs, believing in my art and it young. All I got is my balls and rapping my paw that y'all want me to fall.